Kofi Owusu-Anto was a Ghanaian gospel musician, songwriter, music producer, and a multi-instrumentalist who was based in Takoradi in the western region of Ghana. Kofi Owusu-Anto Koda is a Ghanaian musician who most people loved his songs. Some Ghanaians are really saddened by this great loss. Koda died at the age of 46 years, leaving behind a wife and 3 children. There are lots of controversies concerning his death. Some are of the view that Koda died out of kidney disease. Others are also saying that it was a spiritual attack on his life. But all the same, we are here to give information on the cause of his death. One thing we know for sure about Koda is that Koda had a disease known as the G6PD. When we talk of G6PD, it means glucose 6-sulfate dehydrogenase deficiency. And when we talk about this G6PD disease, it means that when the body is missing or does not have enough enzyme called the G6PD, which is the glucose 6-sulfate dehydrogenase enzyme. What this enzyme does is that it helps the red blood cells to work correctly, and lack of this enzyme can cause hemolytic anemia. When we talk of hemolytic anemia, it means that your red blood cells will break down faster than they usually would. So instead of your red blood cells circulating for 90 days, the red blood cells are destroyed earlier, and this will result in a low number of red blood cells called anemia. You know, the cause of this deficiency is hereditary. It means that you don't have to do anything. If you are born with it, you die with it. So Koda was born with it, and as a result, he needed to get medication to help control this deficiency. The treatment for this deficiency is to be on drugs in order to stimulate the production of red blood cells. So in Koda's case, he went to the hospital and the doctor mistakenly gave him a wrong medication, and he took this medication for a whole 8 months. 8 months of consuming wrong medication. So one day, Koda realized that the way this medicine has been acting on him, he needs to go and then check what this medicine does. So he went on the internet. Reading about it, he realized that he was taking the wrong medication. This in turn affected his kidney, so he developed chronic kidney disease. The only thing the doctor could say to the wife was, "I am sorry." Hey, small mistake by a doctor, see what it has led to. So Koda had to battle with chronic kidney disease the rest of his life. Just last year, God being so good, his wife Irama donated one of her kidneys to the husband for kidney transplant. So the family and the loved ones of Koda contributed some amount of money and then flew in an Indian doctor to come and do the surgery here in Ghana. After the surgery, everything was moving on smoothly until recently Koda realized that he wasn't feeling too well. When they took Koda to the hospital, he gave up the ghost. So the cause of Koda's death as it stands now was due to a wrong medication made by a doctor. And some Ghanaians are really angry that this world is strange. See someone who is doing the work of God, living his whole life as a Christian, and due to a doctor's mistake, see what has happened to him. Oh, God save his children. Others are really angry. Others are also saying that, in fact, when one of us visit the hospital, we need to be careful and mindful of the medicine they give us. As soon as we are given the medicine, we need to take time, go to the internet, read about it, the side effects of this medicine, because in Koda's case, if he had read the medication properly, he wouldn't have lost his life. And now see, we have lost a legend. Listen to a song like this one. Yesu ye baze, Yesu ye nkamotoda, Yankwa bododa. Oh, who will sing these songs for us again? We've lost a great legend. We want to console all family members of Koda and loved ones that we are sorry for your loss.
2 days before releasing me, and then gave me medication, asked me to take it, and then keep reporting myself from time to time. Now, I started developing some funny symptoms here and there. One, let me cut that past 2 hours. So let's say I developed a few symptoms here and there over time, and I noticed something was not right. So I remember one day being bold enough to Google the medication I was given. I Googled it. I wanted to find out exactly what it was. And I noticed that one major element that I was told to take was a sulfur-based, just hanging there, you would get the story very soon. It's a sulfur-based medication. Sulfur as in the element sulfur, S-based medication. And immediately I told myself that, but I know that I have a medical condition called G6PD. We something about us. Yeah, getting a thing. But I know for sure that sulfur is one of the things that we are not supposed to take. So things like brufen and stuff like that, I've known since I was in tech that I'm not supposed to touch brufen. And so I was like, but the people, why they won't kill me or something like that? You get it? Because I'm talking about I had taken the thing for over 6, getting to 8 months.